Hey guys, so there's a lot of activity going on out here as far as bugs and our birds and Luna, and I'm just gonna walk around and kind of capture what I can out here, and that's what we're gonna do in this video. So I hope you enjoy. Check this out. So this is in our sitting area by the wall boxes here, but there's probably like at least 20 big bumblebees that are just swarming around in here. And some of them are just sitting. Look at them side by side. Let's see what the birds are up to back here. Hey guys. There's our little silkies, the Easter eggers. So this flock all hangs out together. Hey, they all just left you. What are you doing over here? Hey little guy. Look at how puffy they're getting. Oh, and there's Pepperoni lurking in the woods with the two ducks, Daffy and Lolly. By the way, we just found out that Daffy on the right there is a male. We weren't prepared for that. One of the Easter eggers walking in the background there is a rooster. And we've just determined that one of the little silkies is a male. So since I have my phone now, I can kind of get more of a zoomed out view. You can see in this back area, we're all protected above. There's the chicken coop there. We've got this enclosed area. Here we've got fencing that goes all the way up. It adjoins the bunny enclosure, so that helps protect and wall them in. And then over here, again, they're still protected over here. We've got some water from here. We've got fencing that goes up fully over here. Eventually the goats are going to come out of there. They'll have their own entrance through the woods going out to a pasture. But now we're going to go into, you can see it's still covered here. Now this area out here is going to be uncovered. So this is the chicken run area that they absolutely love, because they can come sit underneath the trees over here for shade and protection. And then they've got, which I know I've shown you before, but okay, they've got their little pond right here. So my sump pump is piped, and this is where it comes out. So even when it's dry, it's wet right now because we've had rain, but even when it's dry, it's always going to have this little wet area here. So, and then you can see it goes all the way down. Okay, so one of the indicators with ducks between male and female, you can see that Lolly has a bright darker orange bill, and Daffy's is lighter in color. So you can kind of see the two contrasts right there. So as we make our way down the chicken run, oh, here's the Easter eggers. Here's the silkies. Look at how much fun they have back here. They just love to forage back here and explore. And they've got their little protective areas over here too. Here come the ducks making their way. See how close they get to me. Usually they run away from me, so the fact that they're coming right at me here is kind of alarming, actually. Hi. It's like they don't see me. Hi. So this is Lolly. Lolly's the female. Look how orange her bill is. Oh, look at that sky. Oh yeah, the cool thing too with the chicken run. So the back of it actually connects to the back of Luna's little yard area back here. So I'll show you. So there's Luna. So she can come back and visit with the ducks and birds too, right, Luna? How you doing, Luna? How you doing today? Oh, she's doing great today. It's a warm one out here today, isn't it? So Luna, you can see she abuts right up to our garden and the garden room, which we've showed you before, but we've got that little deck extension off of the garden room, which is almost done now. And then she'll be able to walk right up there and stick her little head right into the garden room and visit with us. It's gonna be great. Right, Luna? She likes to try and get underneath the fence to eat whatever she can, whatever's sticking out over there, right, Luna? You'll take whatever you can get, right? Yep. Tall grass. She loves it. All right, here they are. This is my favorite part of watching the ducks, is when they're in the pond. It makes me want to go swimming. Just like two ducks in a pond. So they have an oil or something on them, so like when they splash up water on themselves, the water just like, it just beads right off. It's like they don't get wet. It's really cool. You guys having fun in there? Nice and cool in there, huh? See, you can see the difference in their bills right now. So Daffy's on the left, he's a male. You can also tell because of their quack too. Daffy is very quiet when he quacks. Lolly is real loud. She's that normal duck quack. This is probably as close as I've ever gotten to them. And they're like, oh boy, there he is. We better back away a little bit. It's okay, you know I'm not gonna hurt you. That's right. All right, well, I'm gonna exit on out of here. There's Jasmine. There's Mrs. Pickles. Yep, so here's a look back there. So this time of the day, the bunnies are inside their enclosure. They like it cool, so they are out in the early mornings and at nighttime. That's when they're out and active and running around and lots of fun to watch. So one of the great things here with our garden room is we've got it centered in front of everything. So we've got the ability to see Luna right from here, and then here's the little deck that we're building, she'll be able to have a little ramp that brings her up right here. We'll have railings there, railings here, and then here's the view off the back of it. And then there's the bunny enclosure again, so we can see the bunnies from here when they're out. And then the chicken run is right behind the table there, so when the ducks were in the back there, we can see them. I can actually see one of the little silkies right now, the little silhouette of the silkie underneath the trees. We haven't showed you in here for a little while, but we are getting really close to having this new garden space completed. You can see we've got our corner gardens there with the rocks. Got all these pavers down, and we're going to be growing plants in between. Got our fire pit. It's going to be really, really great in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got this dragonfly hanging out in front of me here. Looks like a little one, just going back and forth. Boosh! Now it took off. All right, we'll see what kind of activity we got up here along the berms and the willow trees and the wildflowers out there. There's got to be some bees. Oh, yep, I see one right there. The bumblebees are out and about. All right, so as we come off of our main driveway down this little driveway and the back side of the berm here, I really got to get this cut here. So this is going along the waterway here, but this is where the goats are gonna be. They'll be enclosed by the berm, and pretty soon these trees will grow up and we won't see, you really can't see the road right now, but even the houses will be blocked as well. But this is going to be their area where the goats can come out and roam. And I'm gonna build a little bridge over the top of the waterway here. And then, as I pointed out when we were in the back of the chicken area, the goats are gonna have their own little entrance through the trees there. So they'll have their own little gate bridge that comes across the waterway, and then they'll be able to go out into their pasture area out here. So last year we had the waterway dug out, had our excavator come in here and dug this out. So we really do get, it's almost like a little creek, especially in the wet months here. Look at that, even starting to get some wildflowers along the side here. So Casey cut some branches off of some willows, and we immediately cut them off of a willow, stuck them into the ground. So these weren't ones that rooted, and we've had such a wet spring that these things are actually, they're doing really well. Look at all the new growth on them. So these were literally branches that we snipped off and just stuck into the ground, like something you'd see on a cartoon. We're gonna go plant some trees today, and you see them just sticking them right into the ground. But it worked with these so far. They've been in the ground for at least a month now, maybe even longer. All right, I know Casey just had this on a video, but as I walk and make my way back to the back of the property, we're just gonna take a gander at all the wildflowers here. Favorite part about a willow? The hanging branches. Corkscrew willow tree right there. But yeah, here's all the this first batch of wildflowers. There'll be more to come here. Okay, let's see if we can see any activity in any of the front gardens here. Any hummingbirds, these window boxes that Casey did up here. Got the pink salvia. Those are the tall ones right there. The hummingbirds love that. So we'll be seeing a lot of them everywhere on the property. We've seen so many hummingbirds on the property this year. Those are definitely one of my favorites too, as I'm sure they are for a lot of people. Okay, let's come around the bend here over on the north side of the home. I'm not going to show a lot here because we got so much other stuff that we don't really do a whole lot over here, and it's hard to upkeep. It actually doesn't look that bad right now, but I promise you it's just because of the lighting. So this morning I got to come out here and pick strawberries. Oh, I love when the strawberries come. So yeah, we had lots of strawberries for breakfast. So we've got our strawberry bed here. Raspberries right behind it. Can't wait for those guys to come in. We do mostly, those are all the golden raspberries there. So here's walking back, looking towards the new project area with the fire pit, the reconfigured raised beds. We're gonna have a nice sitting area in here, and we designed these corner gardens here with the big rocks in front of them. So a few of these rocks, like that one there, they're actually comfortable to sit on. So we'll have some natural seating areas in addition to, you know, whatever chairs we put out there. Oh, I hear Luna. So we extended, when I rebuilt the fencing here, you can see I added another probably like 8 feet off of the side of the greenhouse. That way when the girls are back there playing on their play set, she can actually see back there now. It used to get cut off, the fencing, right at the corner of the greenhouse. But now she can come out here and see out even further, huh, Luna? I know she's loving it. She's actually been in this new little area here quite a bit. So she likes her new views. Here's another look at everything. Still got lots to do. All this white limestone here is eventually going to be a darker colored stone. And we're going to do some pavers to kind of decorate the entrance to the garden room there. But things are definitely coming along. They look a lot different than they did this time last year, that's for sure. All right, we'll step back into the garden room here. It's not as neatly organized and decorated as it usually is, but that's because we've been hanging out in here, hanging out in the hammocks, just admiring our beautiful God-given views out here. Well, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Just wanted to, I don't know, I was just feeling inspired. I pulled out my phone. This isn't even on the camera, so I apologize if the quality's not as good, but just wanted to capture what I was seeing out here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care, and we'll see you next time.